Today I am going to show you how to connect SQL Server which is deployed on Mac VirtualBox. So let us take, I am having a Mac VirtualBox on my Mac which is installed with Windows 10, and I have installed SQL Server Developer Edition on Windows 10. So now I would like to connect the database whichever is deployed in the Windows 10 from Mac. So I am having in Mac Azure Data Studio. So I would like to access the data from here. So this is my target, and also whatever the applications I am going to run from the Mac, I would like to connect the database which is deployed on the VirtualBox Windows. So the first thing what we have to do is, once the SQL Server is installed, you need to ensure that SQL Server browser and Mac service SQL Server both are running, and enable the SQL Server login. If you go to the security, you need to enable this one, SQL Server and Windows authentication. Then just enable some security for SQL Server logins. Either you can use the default SCA, just enable this account, and go to the SQL Server tools configuration manager. Here actually you can see this is the port protocols for MS SQL Server. Just enable this. So the MS SQL Server is instance of my SQL Server, so that you may be having different instance. So just make sure that these are all enabled, and the protocols also you need to enable that, the TCP IP or all those things. Then go to the network configuration, select the MS SQL Server, select TCP, go to properties, and go to the IP address. Just remember this address, this is the very important one, we need to use this letter. Then if you go scroll down, you can see this is the port is configured as 1433, so we need to remember this port also. And in the Windows firewall, we have to so let us, I am enabling the Windows firewall. Go to the Windows firewall, advanced security, just enable the ports for inbound. For SQL Server, you have to enable port 1433. So you just, this one you have to actually, you need to add the port. So you know that 1433 had, it should be enabled for this one. So I already enabled this for inbound and outbound, both is for both conditions. So the rule, creating the rule is very simple. Just to go and click here in the new rule, just select the port, then click next, enter the port as 1433, and make it all so specified port TCP IP. Just select next, allow connection, then just whatever the name. So the name, whatever the name you would like to give, you can give it. So nothing to do with the name. It is just a representation. So I have selected as the SQL Server. So I have created the inbound and outbound roles, the same IP, same port number. Then go back. Now, so the configuration which is required at the Windows 10 server level, it is completed. Now you have to go to the VirtualBox, go to the settings, open the network, select the network, NAT, and we have to say the port forwarding. So in the port forwarding, actually just it is by default it is selected as TCP. So you have to click, actually you have to, once you click this one, you can get the new record entry here. Then just double click here, you can get the, you can enable the port here. So just enter the 127.0.0.1. So which is the local port of the Mac, local IP of the Mac, not the port. So host port is, we are going to host with the 1433, and this is the guest IP. So this is actually the one which we saw in this one. So if you click here, if you go to the property in Windows 10, if you look at here, so this is the port actually 10.0.2.515. So you have to enable this port, and guest port has to be enabled, so that the network bridge will be created between the Mac and Windows using the 1433 port. This is actually we are doing the port forwarding. So we already done this one. I'm just canceling it. Just say, so once you have created the port, just click OK, then it's OK. Now, now you have to go to the database. You have to take the connection, new connection. I already created the connections now, so let me connect to this one. Now we have to type 127.0.0.1 because this is the local port we have taken. So my password, and remember the password. Here the database is connected. Now you can create the database. So if you want to create the new database here, just you can go and create here. I hope that we cannot create the database from this server because of the limitation of this studio. This is not really complete 100% studio like SQL Server Management Studio. So you can create the test database over here. Go to this one. Here we go. So our test database is connected. So this is the process to connect the SQL Server which is deployed in the VirtualBox. Right. Right. Thank you very much for watching the video.